I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. To the Battlefield 6 stuff. I just want to take a look because it looks like we do have some support. Let's see here. Someone took $2 and says, half your streams should be trying to be making money and the other half should be for fun. This is my job. When you go to your job, do you say, hey, half the time that I'm here, I'm making money. And then the other half, I'll just sit here and do everything and I'll just do it for free. This is how I make a living. This is how I pay my bills. This is how I support my family. What you're saying is nonsensical. Just because I'm on stream playing games for a lot of the time I'm on stream doesn't mean it's not work. Okay? I'm an online content creator. I'm a gamer. To some extent, I'm an influencer. I'm definitely an entertainer. And there's thousands of people around the world who like what I do. And I deserve to be paid for it. No, this is not just my hobby where it's a side gig. I've been doing it full-time since 2011, and I will continue to do it full-time for as long as I so choose to, and not a moment longer or shorter. So stop trying to make dumb suggestions like that. Oh, just do it for free. Oh, yeah, just forget about anything. Here's the thing. Here's the fun part about what you said. As much as I would like to do it for free and work half the time making money and half the time not, that's not how bills work. Bills don't say, oh, half the time pay us and half the time don't. They say, just pay us all the time. Therefore, I have to actually be making money when I'm working all the time. That's how life works. Maybe one day you'll become an adult and you'll understand how it works. For now, though, I'll accept your $2. Thanks very much. Okay, then. Yikes. All right. And there was a super chat. It was pretty trollish, but I want to see what it says. It's from Reluctant Handjob. Wow, what a great name, huh? What an idiot. He says, your fans don't care about whether you hit goals or not. Yes, they do. My fans do. The trolls don't. Well, I take that back. The trolls do. They don't want me to hit goals. Get it? My fans do actually care. That's why they come by and they actually support my streams. So I don't even need to read the rest of your message here. You're just a moron. But thanks for $5. Okay, then. I'm definitely not putting your name on the leaderboard because it's so dumb. I'm just going to say stupid, which is your name. Okay. All righty. All right, so how's everyone doing today? What's up, Chris? I know Chris has been trying to get my attention all morning. What's going on, Chris? How are you? Copium, how are you? Digbix, what's up? Original Grant, what's up? Good morning. Serenity, hashtag Fluffy, how you guys all doing? Over on Kick, we got, who do we got? Any regulars? Besides RGB Lover. Icy Bob's here. I see that. Not many regulars. Per low keys there. Let's see here. Jared Ryan says, how do you feel about this Donkey Kong game compared to the originals? Do you think the gameplay fits well into a 3D environment? Someone, again, tipped $2 and says, you say that you're doing fine financially. I am. Then why is it that you can't play games for fun during the week? Okay, again, what is it with people who just don't understand a simple concept? Okay? My job is online streaming and content creation, notably in the gameplay field, but podcasting, chill streams, etc. This is my job. This is not like rocket science, but apparently to you it is. When you work, you earn money that you then use to do things like pay bills, make a living, support your family. Why do I have to keep explaining it? Do you think this person maybe has never been employed? Maybe they're tipping me $2 as like their parents' credit card or something. How do you not understand the concept of like earning a living? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's so many people out there now that don't understand the concept of earning, that they actually just like suck money from places. Maybe they get like government assistance and shit like that, right? Maybe their parents just pay their way their whole life. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it is. Because the fact that you don't understand that, it doesn't make any sense. It's like I said, okay? There's some games that I really like, and I'm going to tell you if I like them or not. But if they don't work out, then it's just, I guess, what I would have to do is play it offline, and that's okay if I do, but then people are upset that I stopped playing them. So, for example, Clair Obscur, right? I love Clair Obscur Expedition 33. For me, game of the year contender, if not leading for game of the year in my mind right now, okay? I played it as much as I could. I couldn't do any of the optional content at the end of the game. Why? Because basically, people weren't showing up for the game at the end. They said it's too long. It got boring for the audience. All right? So that's a game where maybe at some point, if we are doing really well and I want to do a night stream where I don't care about making anything, all right, then we'll do it. And we'll do like a night stream where, okay, I make $5 tonight. Who cares? I had a really great week outside of that, right? We already said that I might do that. But then in July, I didn't work for a week. And there's nothing I can do about that. It was personal stuff that happened, and there's nothing I can do to control it. It's just life. So now I'm not in that position. I'm not. I'm in a position where I got to work. I got to make as much as I can. I got to do well, you know, and that's okay. Maybe we'll get back to that point where, you know, things are going fine, and probably will, you know. It's not that things are bad. It's just that I am behind where I would have been if I wasn't off for a whole week, right? So it is what it is. Now, there's also games, for example, Blueprints. I really like Blueprints. I played the living crap out of it. I'm not going to stream it anymore, but maybe in the future, I would play it offline. Maybe I would, right? And that's fine if I do, but I'm not going to stream it. When I stream, I'm streaming to entertain an audience. If the audience is entertained, then they're going to reciprocate by supporting said stream. That's exactly how it works. Okay? So when I'm doing a stream and it's not doing well, what that's telling me is that you're not entertained for some various reason. And I'm sorry for that. And I want to try to fix that or improve it. If that means I have to change games or change what I'm doing on the stream or maybe improve the way I'm doing it, I want that feedback. And that's what I've been asking for. You know, I'm not streaming for fun's sake. I'm not streaming for any of that. I could literally just freaking do it offline then, right? So what I mean, if I want to play more Blueprints, now I know that playthrough has over 60 hours, outstayed its welcome. I'll do it offline for myself. You see what I'm saying? So the whole concept of why don't you just stream and not care about what you make? Because I'm streaming because it's my job. I'm paying for the best quality internet that there is. I'm paying for all the games. I'm paying for the electricity. I'm paying for all of this to make a business, not to have a frivolous stream that's just for fun. It's pretty simple. I don't understand why people don't understand the concept. Like, how don't you get that? Very weird. And for those who are upset, oh, he's talking about this, people are asking. You notice? I mean, we would have already been watching Battlefield 6, but now you notice that people are talking about it, and that's why I'm addressing it. I'm not going to ignore people, all right? Or else I just might as well just talk to myself, right? Okay. Someone through the $1.25 says you can beat Super Mario Odyssey in 55 minutes. It's called a speed run. The game normally takes several hours. Your argument with Donkey Kong Bonanza can be beaten in 3 hours doesn't hold up. Yes, it does. Because what I'm saying is you can easily beat Donkey Kong Bonanza in a very short period of time if you just don't collect the bananas. You cannot easily beat Super Mario Odyssey in a very short period of time because the game has established levels. It has structure where you have to go through the levels to get to the bosses. The bosses are challenging. You actually have to learn the mechanics of the different hats to pass the levels. In Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can literally rush through every single stage mindlessly, get to the end. All you have to do is follow the exclamation points on the map. Because remember, most of the time when I'm playing Bonanza, I'm not following the exclamation points. I'm just doing collection. I'm collecting the bananas. I'm collecting the relics. I'm buying the upgrades. If you ignore all of that and you go through the game, you could probably beat it in like 5 hours easily. Like, not even saying that it's challenging. It's not. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm 15 hours in. There's been 2 optional challenge stages that have actually had a level of challenge to them. The entire game has been piss easy up to now. It's just button mashing through destruction to get to the boss and then button mashing the boss. Like, I've beaten multiple bosses going like this, mashing buttons. It works. So I'm sorry. I know you're trying to like defend the game. There's nothing to defend. The game is a piss easy game. It doesn't hold a candle to Super Mario Odyssey when it comes to the design of the game. It just doesn't. Sorry. We talk about it. It doesn't work. I'd like to do other things for DSP Tries It, but I need to know exactly what you would want, and then we can make it work. Because also something like that cannot be done on the fly. Like right now, on the fly, I could order any food I want delivery. But I can't just have a bunch of beers here for a taste test. I'd actually have to go get the beer from the liquor store. You see the difference? So, yeah. If you have suggestions, I would love to hear them. All right. But the suggestions that I get are always false. What do I mean by that? Oh, well, you should give away something. Do it when we hit a goal, you'll do a giveaway. That doesn't work. Number one, giveaways are very scrutinized because people can say, oh, it's not legit. It wasn't fair. Oh, that's a contest. That's gambling. Now you have to have rules and regulations in place. If you're not aware, yes, that is true. Depending on where you live in the United States, actually doing giveaways is considered like a gambling contest, and you have to actually have like transparency and everything. It's crazy. That's number one. Number two, giveaways literally benefit one person, the person who wins. So let's say, for example, let's say when we hit 10 goals, I'll give away this cat squishy handrest and I'll autograph it and I'll mail it to you if you're the winner of the giveaway. Okay, that's just an example. I don't think anyone would ever want this, but I'm just grabbing anything randomly around me. Okay, so, wow, let's do it. Let's support Phil. Let's all do it. And everyone supports, and then one person gets this. How is that fair? If you're doing a video or you're doing something publicly, like an extra stream, an extra video, a DSP Tries It event, everyone gets that. Do you see? Everyone gets the reward, as opposed to just one person gets the reward. This is fine, but this should not be tied to levels of support at all. Anyone who actually does a giveaway tied to levels of support like that, it's pretty much a scam. It's actually a way to make weak-minded people contribute when they have little to no chance of ever getting anything out of it. At least, even if you can argue, oh, well, I don't like DSP Tries It as a video series, fair enough, but the truth is, if we hit a goal, you're getting a new episode of the video series. Whether you like it or not, you're still getting something. As opposed to a giveaway, only one person gets anything. That's a horrible, horrible way to give back to the viewers. Doesn't matter how people scam it and spin it on their channels because it is successful. Oh, I know. There's people out here who do these kind of giveaways all the time. When I hit a certain level of support, I'll give away a console. I'll give away a game. I'll give away. It's a scam. Get it? It's the same as those people who are on social media who are like, when I hit a certain amount of likes and retweets on this post, I'll do this or I'll do that. It's a scam. They're farming your engagement. They're farming support for a chance that you win something. That's actually messed up. That's insanely manipulative. As opposed to when I'm doing DSP Tries It, you know you're getting a reward when I hit that milestone. It's happening. Again, maybe you don't like the reward, but you're still getting the reward. That's far better than a manipulation tactic of a giveaway. Sorry, that's my philosophy. Maybe you disagree, but that's definitely how I see it, okay? And I really stop the nonsense. You just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. We got Devakin? Man, it's hard to say that name. Devakin did a $5 Canadian super chat, which is around like $3.50 American. I know from experience. Why do your detractors say you only care about money? Because that fits their narrative. That's why, because it fits their narrative. So that makes them get more content, more viewers. That's why they say that. It's that simple. There's nothing else to say about it. That's 100% true. Let's see here. Hold on. Here we go. This is JRPG Fanboy. Did a $2 tip. I'd recommend Uden Chronicles 100 Heroes. It's on sale now on Switch 2. It's like $6 to support, please. Let's hit 50, and then we'll worry about the other 2/3 of the goal while we play Donkey Kong Bonanza. But please, can we get to 50 so at least we have a good head start heading into the gameplay today? Let's get some super chats. Let's get our first member, our first sub. This is a big problem, is that we've had very little subs in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on over there, but let's get some support so we can get to those goals today. All right?